The late afternoon sun painted the waterfront lodge in hues of amber and gold. The estate was alive with the hum of preparations for a celebratory grill gathering. A gathering of family, friends, and allies who had been part of countless successful operations at the lodge. Laughter echoed across the pond, mingling with the gentle lapping of water against the dock, creating a sense of normalcy that Karen's obsessive interference could never fully grasp. But her relentless pursuit of control was far from satiated. Phony HOA officers had been dispatched to sabotage the event, their objective simple: disrupt the gathering, intimidate the attendees, and assert authority over property that she had no right to claim. She had underestimated one crucial detail: the lodge's defenses, tactical readiness, and strategic foresight. This was not merely a home. It was a fortress, meticulously prepared for scenarios just like this. I was overseeing the setup near the central pavilion, ensuring security positions were optimal, when the drones alerted us to unusual movement at the perimeter. Figures, clad in dark uniforms meant to mimic law enforcement, were advancing with speed and coordination. Their confidence was palpable. They believed they could surprise us and disrupt the gathering. I raised a hand, signaling calm to my spouse and child, while subtly instructing the tactical squad to move into intercept positions. Former Marines, law enforcement veterans, and trained family members silently took their posts, controlling every approach to the lodge. Drones hovered overhead, providing live surveillance and documenting every intruder move. Karen's officers reached the edge of the gathering, attempting to storm the pavilion. I stepped forward, credentials displayed prominently, voice steady and commanding. "This is private property. Your presence is unauthorized. Any attempt to disrupt this gathering will be met with immediate lawful and tactical consequences." The intruders hesitated, sensing that their usual tactics of intimidation and numbers would be insufficient against the prepared defenders. But their hesitation was brief, and they pressed forward, hoping to seize control before the full response could be enacted. I signaled subtly. In a synchronized motion, the tactical squad moved, guiding the intruders into containment zones. Non-lethal measures ensured no injuries, but the officers were neutralized and disoriented. Drones recorded the entire sequence, capturing their futile attempts at aggression and providing irrefutable evidence of harassment and unlawful behavior. Karen, observing from her vehicle, began shouting into her phone, demanding intervention. Her calls fell on deaf ears. Law enforcement had already been briefed on the property's ownership, my credentials, and the legality of our preparations. Her obsession, once again, had made her vulnerable to exposure and humiliation. The intruders, frustrated and powerless, were escorted from the property. The gathering resumed, laughter and music gradually returning to the pavilion. My family and friends moved freely, safe in the knowledge that the estate's defenses and preparedness ensured their security. I walked among the attendees, keeping a watchful eye over the pond and lodge. "Every attempt she makes only exposes her obsession and the futility of aggression," I said quietly to my spouse. "Her escalation always fails," my spouse replied. "Preparation, strategy, and authority are undefeatable when combined." By evening, the grill gathering was in full swing, the estate serene and untouched. Karen's phony officers had been thoroughly neutralized, their authority nullified, and their interference recorded as evidence of repeated harassment. The lodge, the pond, and the grounds were secure, the family protected, and the celebration uninterrupted. Karen's obsession had reached a new peak, yet her attempts to disrupt were entirely futile. Tactical readiness, strategic foresight, and lawful authority had once again preserved the waterfront lodge, the estate, and the family against reckless ambition, leaving the property untouchable and serene under the fading light of the sunset.